Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Before we get started, come on in the room, Open up your laptop or your mobile device. Grab you something to drink, grab you something to eat so we can get in here and have a little chit chat. I'll be with y'all in just a minute.
Let me fix that sound. That sounds horrible. Hold on.
Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully, I sound much better now. I don't know what the heck. Let me. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Raw. Okay, so let me turn this down just a little bit. It has been a rough day for me. I lost a dear friend today. She has transitioned from this life to the next one. And I've been crying all day since I found that out. She's the minister of music at my church. She is the psalmist who wrote the song "Somebody Somewhere is Praying for Me." She wrote that. She also wrote the song "My Help," which many choirs have sung, but our little choir in Inglewood, California was the first to sing that song. And I'm kind of dealing with that, while I have to come on here and deal with some stuff. Hey, feminine. Oh, you're on the other channel. Let me go to the other channel, girl. Let me go to the other channel. Because I am broadcasting on both of my channels tonight. I'm broadcasting on DC the Purple Diva. And I'm also broadcasting over on the Purple Diva Den. So let me go over to the Purple Diva then. Let me switch my accounts on another device because I've got multiple devices up right now. I don't want to go to it on that one. Let me go to my channel. Let me see. There we go. Okay, let me do this. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Okay, let me do this. Okay. So I just had to turn it down. Sorry about that. Okay, Jade, I made you a mod over on the other channel too, so that if any trolls come in, we don't have no issues. So I'm dealing with the death of a friend today, as well as coming on here to deal with foolishness, in my opinion, or me being pulled into something that ain't got nothing to do with me. So now let me go back over to my account, to my main page. I'm just trying to keep myself together because I got other stuff going on, but interesting. Oh my goodness. Did somebody start their membership back up? I guess I have to join back up. Anyway, that's something different. What am I doing? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to switch accounts on this other device. Okay, here we go. Get back to what's going on. So, because I have a life, and YouTube is not my main source, and because I don't do the drama on the platform, I missed somebody responding to something that I said under a video. So my comment was, damn, I thought y'all was done fighting, shaking my damn head, because I really did. Because as I said, I'm not on this platform all the time. I got other stuff going on. Y'all, those who follow my channel, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know that I just went and got my life insurance license. I am out here navigating the in-home support services process for my son. Got most of it done. Still have to get the protective supervision in place for him. And I'm working, trying to build up a business, trying to make sure I have multiple streams of income, trying to make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing in real life. So I'm not on this platform all the time. However, I saw this morning. I saw this before I found out that my friend had died. So Bayou Bunny girl, I'm confused as to why you wrote all of this out
to me. I know that you and Ra have been having some issues, okay, or had some issues. I didn't know that it was a still going on thing. Nonetheless, and however, I'm not in the middle of that. At least last time I checked, I'm not in the middle of that. Um, do I like that kids are being brought into stuff? Hell no. I'm the first one to say I don't like kids being brought into it, especially when we're dealing with special needs kids. But I had somebody come at me because I went at them for going at special needs kids just in the past few weeks. So let me just stick to the topic at hand. But I can't tell someone else how to fight on this platform. We all on here. We all on here. And we do not know each other. Not really. I mean, unless you have met off the platform, we're virtual friends. We are workplace associates when you're content creators on here. But people on here are always hitting below the belt. I'm sick of saying don't bring the kids in because people bring the kids in. Everybody brings the kids in, it appears. And you have an issue with people who are following Raw supporting you too. So now you have a problem with me supporting you and supporting her when you knew all along that I support both of y'all. Do I support some of the behavior that's going on? No, I don't. But y'all are grown women. And this is not my fight. This is not my fight. You know, do I think kids should have been brought into it? No. But from my understanding, right or wrong, some of the information that was put out there was public records information. Would I have brought it to YouTube? I probably wouldn't have, because that's just not my style. But I'm also not in the middle of any drama on here. And I go where I want to go. If you have a problem with me personally, girl, reach out to me. You don't have to give me this long essay of what's going on. I'm not in the middle of it. I guess you're justifying why you're doing what you're doing and why, this is going to go on forever in your eyes. You don't have to justify a damn thing to me. We all are going to act the way we are going to act if we feel that our child is being put into something. It's that mother instinct. I understand, but I'm not in the middle of it. And you put in here in bold print, I don't want anyone over here that supports her. It could be my mama. Hell, it could be my dead brother. Okay. So you have a problem. But do you not also realize that some of your audience is also her audience, that some of your supporters are also her supporters? And I know both of y'all from YouTube. This is not my real life. This is my YouTube work life. I've told you before, I'm very proud of how far you've come with all the things that you've done for yourself, just for self-improvement, going back to school, all of that. I know that wasn't easy, you know, and and we are all proud of the accomplishments you have with being a mom. But I'm not gonna get in the middle of this. Raw knows that, and she's well aware of the fact that I supported you. And when she's doing whatever she's doing, she knows that some of us are gonna leave the chat because we don't really want to deal with that stuff because it don't have nothing to do with us. It don't have nothing to do with us. So I'm just confused as to why you coming at somebody who's been supporting your channel. I'm not spinning no narrative. I'm being speaking facts. You know? But okay. Whatever it is, how you feel is how you feel. I can't tell you how to feel. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I'm still living my real life. I'm gonna go back to doing what I'm doing, which is uploads. You know, I don't get into all this drama. This is one of the reasons why I don't even come live that much because there's so much bullshit going on. I'm like, the F, pulling me into some stuff. Like, for what? For why? Because you saw me in somebody's chat? Well, apparently, if you saw me in the chat, that meant you were watching too, sis. You know? And if this is somebody that you ain't effing with, why are you watching her chat to see who's in her chat? I'm like, so you around here telling grown people who to support and who not to support? Is that it? I'm like, ugh. See, I've been over there watching all this mess that's going on over in the beef sector, and some of the stuff that's going on over, and the meltdown of that is Wiley and the meltdown that is Armand. Watching Tasha K starting to live her best life. That's what I've been watching. Oh, and then I've been watching the stuff that's going on in real life, in the politics. What's things that are going on. But I honestly thought that y'all were just moving around. That's what I thought. I thought y'all just moving around. You ain't effing with her. She ain't effing with you. That's what it was going to be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up here talking. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat, because y'all know this is one of those. And let me just come on camera just for 1 second so y'all know that I'm not on camera because I'm not presentable, because I'm always presentable. Hold on. Hold the F on. Okay. I'm always presentable. I am. And I look damn good for somebody who's over the age of 60. Which is why I'm surprised that I got pulled into this. I am a senior citizen. I am an elder on here. What am I in this? Yeah, my braids are still in these big plaits right now because I already, resealed them. But why take them out until tomorrow morning when I go to church, which is going to be something. Because, as I said, the minister of music from my church, Jackie Goucher, went home to be with the Lord. Google her. Look her up on YouTube. Look up My Help. Look up Perpetual Praise. She wrote both of those songs. All right, let me go back off camera because talking about Jackie's going, yeah, and I'm not crying on camera. Sorry, bye. I'm going off. Nope, nope. I'm gonna leave that to the Wiley Show, who lost his main channel, his monetized channel, and to Armand. I'm gonna leave that to those men. You know, I'm already coming off of my throne to come down here to address some stuff that ain't got shit to do with me. So, my association with Robbie is we are both autism moms. I associate with all the other autism moms on here, especially the ones that are women of color like myself. Because my son is grown and many of them have children who are under the age of 18. Okay? And so it is a particular type of bond. But let me just say this. I can say this with pretty certainty. I apparently am the only autism mom who ain't up on on YouTube showing their ass. Okay? Because last week or earlier this week, real K-Fit got on here and dragged somebody from Detroit. Oh, she dragged him. We already know that Reed can do what she does. We already know that Rita Running-ish is a roaster, you know. And that's just a few of the autism moms, but you'd be surprised who else is an autism mom around here. Who else around here got kids on the spectrum? Because everybody don't talk about it. I do. You know, that's part of how I built my channel. You know, monetize my channel. I'm still putting out information on that because autism goes on for life. But, you know, I'm on here tonight because you wanted to address me, Bunny. So I'm just coming back saying, I don't know why you're addressing me about this, because this ain't got shit to do with me. And that's not hypocrisy, but I haven't been in the middle of that. I told you before that I thought it was sad, and you came at me before, and then you apologized to me because you realized this ain't got shit to do with me. But now you pulling me into it again? I know how to separate what y'all are doing from whatever my relationship is with both of you young ladies. Because you're both young enough to be my child. Seriously. If I was a teenage mom, that is. I had to put that part in. I had to put that part in there. You know, because... But anyway, I don't know why you pulled me into this, because you know I don't want to be put in the middle of this. And I'm not going to pick a side. And you saying that you don't want me to support you because I support Raw B. So Maybe I'll just continue to support you from the clouds, you know, because I'm grown. What you gonna do? I mean, if you want to block me out your chat, block me out your chat. Okay? But I don't even understand, homegirl. Uh, I guess you think me not getting in the middle of this is me not having your back. I I think that y'all are two women, grown women, and y'all can hold y'all's own. And this ain't none of my damn business. That's what I think. You know, because just like all of this stuff that's going on YouTube, y'all don't know what people are dealing with in their real life. I'm dealing with things with making decisions for, as the caregiver for my adult son who has autism. And I'm having to make decisions that he can't make himself. And that is a heavy responsibility. And it gets overwhelming. I ain't got time for this shit on YouTube. I really don't. I really don't. You know. But I know that I'm gonna leave this out in the open for a minute. I'm not gonna put it on private. I'm just gonna put it on members only. Since people say that there should be member content, I'm gonna put it on members only. And the members of my channel know who Bayou Buddy is. So yeah, it'll be on there. But I'll leave it out in the open for a while, because I'm not trying to make you subscribe to my channel to hear what I had to say. And I'm also not going to sit up here and write no essays in the comments back to you in response. But one of the things that I can tell you is that autism moms support autism moms. Do I support all the behaviors of the autism moms on here? Hell no. But they grown women. And it is not for me to tell someone else how to react. We all know that when people pull kids into stuff, that is a trigger. It's a trigger for most of us. It's a trigger for me, and my son's grown. It's a trigger for me. My son is a grown man, and it's still a trigger. Cause he's not doing YouTube. He comes on here when I'm live if he happens to be home, but he's not here this weekend because I'm having respite. And the other autism moms know exactly what respite is. As his caregiver, I need respite. Thankfully, his father, he's spending time with his father. He hasn't spent time with his father in a minute. He's spending the weekend with his dad, and it couldn't have come at a more perfect time, because me finding out that my friend passed this morning was while I was working today, because I'm still trying to make money. YouTube doesn't pay my bills. Other things do. And I'm glad my son wasn't here. But now I have to explain it to him. Even though he's a grown man, it's still, he doesn't, he's starting to have more death in his life, and he doesn't have the same concept of understanding what it is. He has a child's understanding when it comes to things like that because of the autism, which is probably a good thing. But I just lost my aunt. I just lost my mom's sister. My mom, who was one of 11 children who grew up in New Orleans. Now there's 2 siblings left. I just lost an aunt 2 weeks ago. And then I lost a close friend today. You know, I'm dealing with real stuff, which is why it probably took me several days to see the post. Oh, but I didn't see the post until you put it on your community wall this morning. So obviously you wanted me to respond. Oh no, I'm sorry. You put it on your community wall 2 days ago. Sorry, it just came up today because here's a little YouTube fact that most people don't know. YouTube does not put things out that you put on your community wall every day. They don't hit the people who are in the algorithm that you're in. They may get it the day that you put it up, depending on when you put it up in the cycle of community wall, or they may get it 2 days later. Like I got this. She put it up 2 days ago, but I didn't see it until today because the algorithm didn't push it up for me to see until today. So, I don't know. Let me just say this, I don't do drama. But, I'm also not obviously a motherfucking punk. Okay. And so if somebody's going to address me, I am at least going to come back and address them. There's no love laws. I don't even have no issues with you. I'm just confused as to why you have an issue with me when this don't have nothing to do with me. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I hate going on Facebook. I hate going on Facebook. Every time I go on Facebook, y'all, somebody I know is gone. Today, it was one of my friends from church that I've known for over 30 years. Last week, it was one of my classmates that went to high school with me. And then a couple of weeks before that, my auntie. I've been dealing with death this whole month. So I don't know when these chats are that you saw me in that Raw was talking about you, because I don't even remember the last time that Raw was talking about you. It's been a minute. So it must have been a minute ago that you saw me. And there is no hypocrisy when it comes to me. I told her, just like I told you, I don't like y'all getting into it and the kids being brought into it. But again, y'all are grown women, and this is not my business. I express my opinion to everybody, but you are grown women, and this is the freaking internet. It's the internet. It's YouTube. Haven't talked about it in ages. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I can't recall when so I'm like, when do you see me in a chat that she's been talking about you lately? It's been a minute. And the last time that she was talking about you and I was in the chat, I said, okay, I gotta go. I said in the chat, let me leave. So I'm not getting involved in this stuff. This is bullshit to me. I understand that you are upset about your child. I would be upset about mine. Hell, I'm upset when people are talking about other people's kids. But this ain't got shit to do with me. Like I said. And but if you're offended, you know, by us coming into your your chat because you know, we support Rob because she's a fellow autism mom. Okay. All right. You know. That's like, but I'm like, I have not seen her tell people don't go over and buy you Bunny's chat if you coming over here. Because we all grown around here and people go where the hell they want to go. You know? I'm like, Raw fell out. Don't have nothing to do with Aunt T. There's still people who support Raw who also go to the purge. Okay? He ain't saying nothing about Raw in his chat. Because he also knows that some of his supporters are her supporters. And he ain't doing that. Out of respect for the supporters. I'll give him that for now, you know. Because, you know, I'll say this. We Aquarians are very petty. We are petty. We are Pettyville. We can be the petty. We can do the petty. I've done the petty. I've done the petty in my lifetime. Y'all don't want to know some of the stuff that I did. Yeah, I was something else when I was younger. You know. And I'm talking about some stuff that I did to some dudes who thought they were gonna play in my face, you know, back when I was in my 20s and stuff. Yeah, they found out. But anyway, y'all, I just really came on here to discuss that. Let me give y'all some updates because I've said what I'm saying about that. Bunny, if you want to talk to me, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm DCD Purple Diva on Instagram. You know, whatever. You know, if you don't want to talk, that's fine too. But you know, I thought we were straight because you understood that I wasn't getting involved in this stuff. And since, as I said, I haven't heard Ross say anything in regards to you in months, like months and months. I can't even remember the last time. I don't understand. So, you know, that's just me. But what's going on in autism life is that I'm getting my son through this in-home support services, getting everything in place. I think I'm going to probably put out a video in regards to that. I'm trying to do some research right now to find out all of the states that have in-home support services, because I know that it's not available in all states, but I know that there are quite a few states that have those services. They may not be to the same level as what is in California, but I want to just talk about my experience in navigating the system here, because as part of that, what I did find out, and this is the blessing part of it, is that all of the income that is earned through that does not get taxed. It is non-taxable income. That means there is no state tax taken out of it. There is no federal tax taken out of it. And that's only because my son lives with me. If he lived someplace else and I was his caregiver and I didn't live in the same place with him, the income would be taxable. But I'm really trying to get all of this money in place so that when I am not, I cannot do it myself, that the money is there so that I can have those services taken care of by other people. Like I can have a cleaning service to come in to clean his room, clean his bathroom, do his laundry, do the things that he doesn't do that I do for him. I can, if I choose that I can't do those things because I am getting older, I can pay for someone to come in and do that for him. And I can make sure that that's in place so that even when I'm not here, that's something he'll still have. So I'm just trying to make sure I do everything that needs to be done for him in regards to that. I am going to be putting out a video on that. I want to just see if I can get as many of the states that have in-home support services or something similar to that, the same services, just maybe under a different name, and, do a video on that, because I know that a lot of times there are services like these that are available that people don't know are available. And they found out because somebody like me who is going through the system finds out about them and makes sure that I pass that information back. Now, I know with the in-home support services, at least here in California, it is harder to get it before our kids hit the age of 18. And I'm talking about kids on the spectrum. But however, there are ways for it to be done. I wasn't able to get it done because I made too much money. They were not going to give my son his Social Security, which is what he needed in order to get the in-home support services, because you have to be on this Social Security in order to qualify for it. And that, I believe, is in all the states where it is, something that you can get. But again, that's why I want to do this video, because, parents don't know what they don't know. Parents don't know what they don't know. Like, I know here on the West, I know that in-home support services are available here in California. They're available in Nevada. They're available in the state of Washington. And I don't think they're available in Oregon, or they have something that's similar. And then on the East Coast, they have it in certain states. Then there's some states in the Midwest. But it's not equal. It's not equal across the board. And what you can get the funds for is not equal across the board. Because with in-home support services, basically, once your child is an adult, it is so that you can be paid for what it is that you do for your child. Because legally, once they turn 18, you don't have to do anything else. But morally, most parents are going to do for their kid, whether they have that in-home support services money or not. But if that money is available, it is up to the parents to make sure that money gets put in place, because if something happens to you, you want to make sure that whatever standard of living that you have your child living at, they're able to continue living at if you're not here. So that's something that I am working on. It's going to be out. God, we're already in August. Jeez. I'm going to try to get that done in the next week or so. I'm working on a couple of other videos. And, but as y'all know, I'm in a production team, an editing team of one. Hey, James. So, so I'm just rambling, y'all. But I'm just perplexed. Is that, when you don't get involved in the drama and then you get pulled into the drama, you like, what the fuck? Why? And I know y'all like, DC is cussing. Okay. Yes, I'm a church lady. And yes, I don't normally use those words. But please believe I know how to use the words. I used to cuss like a sailor at one point in my life. Okay? But I also know how to articulate myself without having to use profanity. So most of the time, you do not see me using profanity because I know how to code switch. But ain't nobody slow. We understand your rationale for not wanting to deal with raw, and that's cool. But, by the same token, it is not your decision for anybody else as to who we deal with. I'm sorry you feel that we can't support you and support her, because that's not true. Hell, I mean, Raw was in a big kerfuffle with Bomb Cherry too. Okay? I didn't get in the middle of that either. Because once more, it's not my effing business. And since I'm a grown-ass woman, Bomb Cherry wasn't telling people, well, don't come over here if you going over there, because, people going to go where they want to go. People going to do what they want to do. This is an app. This is virtual. This is not, outside in your real life. You not going to walk out your door and see none of these people. We are all strangers on the internet. And what did Jay Wilson say? There are no friends on YouTube. They're not. Because if you only deal with people on YouTube, they're not your friends. You have to deal with them outside of YouTube for somebody to be your friend. And it's nobody's business who deals with who off of this app. Because I can tell you, I can name on one hand how many people have my number. Okay? And don't nobody care what my real name is. They don't care what my real name is. Because everywhere they look for me, I have DC. But guess what? I've always been my authentic self on this app. I've always said that I didn't like y'all bringing the kids into it. But hell, y'all are adults. And if somebody says something about one person's kids, then they gonna say something about your kid, and so on and so on. So I can't tell people how to fight. I don't do the doxing, but how I feel is not how everybody else feels. Like I said, I can't tell people how to fight. And I'm certainly not going to tell grown women how to fight. No. But it's to the death. It's to the death. Okay. And I'm going to let y'all have that one. All right. So I'm going to get ready to get out of y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Almost a year later. Oh, it's so that's why I'm like, just out of the blue to me. That's why I said what I said in her comments. It's because I didn't think I didn't think there was still an issue. I thought y'all were both just moving around. But hell, like I said, I've been dealing with a bunch of death in my real life. I'm dealing with real life stuff. I'm trying to, get my situation to the point so I can retire from working for somebody else and just my money come from not my earned income. I'm trying to get past having to worry about earned income. But I know that for the next couple of years I'm going to have to do that. But I'm trying to do what I need to do so that's only for the next couple of years. Cuz we're closer to 65 than we're not to 65. And I want to be doing what I should be doing, which is writing books. Y'all hear what I said? Writing books. So, yeah. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Let me go find an outro because y'all know I don't have no outro for this particular one. Because this is not really this is not my random chat. But I'm going to have to start coming on here more, obviously, so that I'm just around. Because, clearly, me not being around, people think that I'm complacent. I'm not complacent. I'm just not in the middle of it. It just don't have nothing to do with me. I've been getting on planes, taking flights, passing exams, doing what I got to do. All right, let's see. All right, so let me see. I will see you guys. Let me come on camera. I'll see you guys, offering you peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace. I'm out. I think this is it. Nope. That's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Bye, y'all. Peace.